Next control construct is selection. Selection means to determine the program flow path. For example, input marks of a student and output result pass or fail. Right? If I am writing this program, what will we do? Firstly, we will declare marks and their data type will be real, right? Then we input marks. Then if I am writing output pass, output fail, will this program work properly? I am copying this program in Python and checking it. Yes. The syntax of input is
No, sir, it
firstly we
won't
write
because
down the marks,
there
right?
would be a
Then
syntax error.
marks equals to, yes beta, marks equals to,
Sir, syntax
yes beta,
error.
it it will produce an error.
No, no, the first one which you wrote, that input marks and output pass like that without bracket, that would cause a syntax error.
No, I am changing it now. So marks is equals to float input. That was pseudocode now. So when we convert pseudocode into Python, we need to make some changes according to the syntax of the Python. So I am making changes. Enter marks of student, right? And then we will output. For output, we use print uh, result equals to pass and print result equals to fail. Right now, the problem is that you are asked to input marks and output result pass or fail. Or I have written this program and now I am executing it. It says enter marks. I have entered a mark 78. It says result is equal to pass, result equals to fail.
Sir, you haven't you haven't wrote that range. If it is, if the marks are above 50, then it would fail. The result is equal to fail. Oh, sorry, pass. And then if it's below 50, then it's fail.
It means you are right, absolutely right. It means I have written three statements now. So out of these three statements, statement number 2 or 3, only
It
one
should.
statement from this to be executed. There should be only one statement that should be either our program uh, works, it will execute statement number 1 and then 2, or the program should execute statement number 1 and statement number 3, not 2, right? So it means we need to decide on which line to be executed. For this you say that there should be a condition,
Yes, sir.
there
If
should be a
condition.
criteria. Excellent, right? So what we say, if I've copied it in, right, right, here I have written result equals to pass and result equals to fail. But result equals to pass or result equals to fail should be, there should be a condition which decide that which statement should is to be executed. Huh? For example, I am writing this program again. I am saying that input marks. Uh, Suppose this is statement number 1, this is statement number 2, this is statement number 3, this is statement number 4. Now here I am writing, I am adding a condition. If marks is greater than equals to 40 or 50, whatever is decided in the organization. So we will say output result equals to pass, else output result equals to fail. Right beta and if. Now what will be the program flow path? The program will be executed. It will execute the line number 1, 2, 3, and then it will decide either to go to line number 5 and end the program, or program will execute in this line 1, 2, 3, and it may go to the line number 7 and it will end the program. If I am drawing a flow chart, right? Firstly, what we have done, we have start our program, then we input marks, then we apply a condition, is marks greater than equal to 40. Then now we have two different paths. If the condition is true, if the condition is false. If the condition is true, it will display
Yeah, and print
pass,
pass.
and if condition is not true, it will display right, fail, and then it will end the program. So this is used to decide the program flow path. The program is executing in this line, or sometime program is executed on right, bacho. So we say that selection is used to determine the program flow path on the basis of given condition. This is the definition of selection, the second control construct, right? We have studied the control constructs. The second control construct is selection. So if you are asked to define the selection, what will we say? Uh, Selection is a control construct, means it will control the right, control construct used to determine program flow path on the basis of given criteria. Right, you need to mention the criteria. Program itself cannot decide how that in which line in which path it should be executed. This will be decided on the basis of a condition. It will be basis on a criteria. This is your criteria or condition, right? This is your criteria or condition, and on the basis of criteria or condition, program is deciding to selecting one of these two paths. That's why it is known as selection, right? There are two paths, there are two branches. There are two branches, and our program is deciding in which path, in which branch it is to be follow, and this is decided on the basis of a condition. Mere bachcho, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? Is it clear, mere bachcho? The second control construct. Sometime in exam, in exam a question was set for 4 marks. The question was uh, uh, write down the differences between sequence and selection. So for sequence, you will write down all the statements are executed in order. Right here in selection also statements are executed in order. In selection it is not possible that the statement number 5 is executed before statement number 2 or 3. It will be executed after statement number 2 and 3. But out of 5 and 7 only one statement will be executed. But it does not mean that the statement number 7 can be executed before execution of statement number 3. Right? So there is no conflict between sequence and selection. In sequence, we just tell that all statements are executed in order, and then you will write down a program like input marks or input num1, num2, sum is equal to num1 plus num2 output sum. Right? This will be the example. Then you will write down the definition of selection. That selection is a control construct used to determine program flow path on the basis of given criteria, and then for example you will write down this program. You may write down or you may write down your own program. Is it clear, mere bachcho? Just I will take 2 minutes to test it in Python, and then I will give you time to note it down. Yes, here we will add a condition. Now there is a difference between Python structure and pseudocode. Right? In pseudocode we write down if in capital. We know in Python all the keywords are written in a small letter. So I will write down if in small, then I will write down the same condition. Marks is greater than equals to 40. No difference, right? The same statement I am writing, then colon. For then I have used colon, right? Then I will press enter. You will see that they have added an indentation, right? Then I will write down print marks result equals to pass, and then enter, and then I will write down else in a small letter with colon, and then I will write down print result. Now the second difference between pseudocode and Python is that in pseudocode we use and if as ending keyword. In Python there is no ending keyword. Remember, in Python we don't have any ending keyword. There is no need to use ending keyword. If you remove the indentation, it will end the selection statement. Right, beta? Now I am testing it. Enter marks of student 76. Result is equal to pass. I am testing it again. Enter marks of student 34. Result is equals to fail.